The Q Radio Pets Corner.
With Brandy Dog Food, because they're 100% family. You know you're giving them the best.
Q Radio.
Q Radio.
Coming up, we talk to a judge from Crufts about getting your dog fit after winter, and we find out why hens rule the roost when it comes to having them as pets.
Pets Corner.
Now, a recent survey has shown, like humans, our dogs are putting on weight over the winter months. And joining me to find out why is Mike Mullen, who's a dog behavioural expert and a Crufts judge. So Mike, a third of dogs are gaining weight over the winter months, and 3/4 of owners admit to feeding them also from the table. 6 in 10 dogs over the winter months don't seem to be getting a proper walk. I mean, how does this impact, Mike, both on their health and their behaviour?
Well, this is a very good question, and being a dog trainer, behaviourist and working dog man, I've looked at this in depth, and I find that the dogs that aren't exercised correctly get dull mentally, they get stiff joints, they get problems with their internal organs. This can shorten their lifespan. You know, you've got a dog that, say, the breed has got an average lifespan of 11 years. You can reduce that down to 8. Let's face it, we all want a dog that's alert, friendly, and enjoying life. But unfortunately, too many of us this time of year sit by the fire. The dog's sitting beside us. The dog's not getting the exercise. So we're not doing the dog any favour, not mentally or physically.
Obviously, this is going to lead to a lot of frustration. Do you think it could lead to even aggression, Mike?
Well, yes, it can, because the dog gets frustrated. But you think about this, we do need to walk our dogs every day, regardless of the weather. We can even play with the dog in the garden, or we can even play with the dog in the house. We can roll the dog across the kitchen floor and ask it to fetch it. We can ask the dog to come and sit in front of it, put a hand in front of it, tell it to wait, go to the other end of the kitchen and call it again. We haven't got any real reason not to exercise their dogs, but fresh air, stretching their legs, stretching their mind, sniffing the hedgerows, that's what keeps the dog healthy.
The Q Radio Pets Corner.
With Brandy Dog Food, because they're 100% family.
Thursday's Pets Corner trivia. Did you know dogs are actually right pawed or left pawed, just like people are, only with hands, of course? For more facts, features and competitions, why not like Brandy Dog Food on Facebook at facebook.com/brandydogfood.
Pets Corner.
Nowadays, lots of people want to become self-sustainable, making our own clothes, we're baking our own bread, and lots of people are starting to keep hens to get eggs, and one woman who's taken this a little bit further is Barbara Mladic. So Barbara, you started out and you just thought you'd like to keep 4 hens, and it's gone a little bit further than that, Barbara, hasn't it?
It has indeed. All I really ever wanted was 4 hens to potter about the yard. My partner kept saying, no, because if we get 4 we'll end up with more. And I kept saying, no, we'll just have 4. And we got 4 hens. And then within a month I had 24 hens. Well, I looked at the 4 of them pottering about in the area that we had set aside for them, and I thought, gosh, we could do with a few more out there. It looks very sparse. Plus, they were such intriguing creatures. Sit and watch them, scratching in the dirt, chasing flies, chatting away to you, coming out of the coop, giving off stinks, singing that they've just laid an egg. They were just amazing to watch.
Barbara, what's special about your hens? Are they actually rescue hens, aren't they? They're battery farmed hens.
Oh, they are. After my first month, when I had the 24, I got my first 5 ex-battery hens, and they were just amazing. They came out looking absolutely atrocious, hardly any feathers, really shy, a bit unsure what to do. But as I watched them flourish, re-feather and look absolutely amazing. Compared to the other hens, they started to come over and sit in my knee and sit in my shoulder and chat away to you and curl up for a sleep in your knee. And I just completely fell in love with the ex-battery hens.
Because Barbara, what happens is they only keep the battery hens for a certain amount of time when they are producing lots of eggs, and then they slaughter them.
That's right. They send them for slaughter when they've had them for about 18 months. So we rescue them all because they all go for slaughter at the same age.
You obviously totally fell in love. How many do you have now?
We have about 130 to 140 permanent resident hens here.
So just a wee bit more than 4 then, Barbara.
Yeah, I do have 4 hens. Just a few more on top of that as well.
And what is it about them that makes them kind of like pets?
They are incredibly intelligent. They are incredibly versatile. They are so ingenious. They are amazing stress busters. They're the love, and I have to say it is love that they show to you. They're willing to be picked up. You can sit, you can hold them, you can chat to them, they chat back to you. They are just so affectionate. It's incredible to see the turnaround in them, coming out these terrified creatures who really have never seen the outside world and don't know what's happening, to the trust that they put in you. And they just love the interaction with humans so much. They are amazing creatures.
I have to say, Barbara, you're a great ambassador for treating them humanely.
The Q Radio Pets Corner.
With Brandy Dog Food, because they're 100% family.